Today we're taking a look at the New York Liberty vs. Los Angeles Sparks match, which is happening on Sunday, June 20th, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The New York Liberty took the court against the Dallas Wings and notched a win by a score of 85-73 in their last contest. New York ended having earned a 48.5% field goal percentage, 33 of 68, and made 7 of 21 three-point shots. At the free throw line, the Liberty converted 12 of 14 tries for a rate of 85.7%. When talking about grabbing rebounds, they compiled 40, with 7 of them being of the offensive variety. They also recorded 19 dimes for the game while forcing the other team into 10 turnovers and having 6 steals. With respect to defense, New York allowed the other team to go 34.7% from the field on 26 of 75 shooting. Dallas recorded 10 dimes and had 8 steals for this contest. Furthermore, Dallas grabbed 34 rebounds, 10 offensive, 24 defensive, and added 3 rejections. Dallas finished the game at 77.8% from the free throw line by converting 14 of their 18 tries. They also made 7 of 20 shots from downtown. The Los Angeles Sparks come into this game with a 5-6 record overall, which puts them in 5th place in the Western Conference standings. The biggest issue has been their inconsistency, and the last 2 games have been a perfect example. 2 games ago against the Mercury, the Sparks won 85-80, but in the last game, they only managed 66 points, and that led to the defeat. The Sparks are averaging 74.5 points per game, while their defense is giving up 78.5 points per game. One issue for the Sparks is they are without Nneka Ogwumike. WH is dealing with injury. Sami Whitcomb is someone who is a factor in this matchup. She notched 7 points on 2 of 4 shooting. She played for 35 minutes played and also pulled down 6 rebounds. Whitcomb finished 50.0% from the field and recorded 5 assists. One more player that was a contributor in the game for the Liberty was Betnijah Laney. She collected 4 rebounds in her 26 minutes played on the night. She walked away from this one shooting 50.0% from the field in this contest by connecting on 7 of 14, 20 points. At the conclusion of this game, Laney totaled 4 assists. New York enters this game with a record of 6-6 on the campaign. The Liberty are hitting 38.0% on shots from beyond the arc, 132 of 347, and 79.3% from the free throw line. They currently have an average of 81.2 points per contest, 7th in the league, on 42.6% from the field. They are turning it over 15.8 times per contest, and as a basketball team they are committing 18.9 fouls on a nightly basis. As a unit, New York is pulling in 33.3 boards per game and has totaled 247 assists for the season, which has them ranked 4th in the league in terms of passing the rock. When they are on defense, the Liberty are forcing 13.3 turnovers per game while drawing 18.3 fouls. The Liberty defense is giving up a shooting percentage of 42.9%, 159 of 219, and they concede 40.3 boards per game as a unit. They are 8th in basketball in giving up assists with 237 surrendered for the year. They are relinquishing 31.8% on three-point shots, while they are 11th in the WNBA in points per game from their opponents, 87.4. The Liberty are coming here after losing in their last game. The loss came against the Aces by a blowout score of 103-76. The loss dropped the Liberty to a 6-6 record overall on the year. On the season, the offense for the New York team has not been horrible, with 81.6 points per game. The Liberty have ended up with 33 boards per game, but have managed to get a total of 20.6 assists per game. The Sparks are coming here after losing in their last game to Phoenix. The loss was a semi-blowout, but it was closer than the Liberty loss, as the final score was 80-66. The recent loss dropped the Sparks to a 5-6 record on the year overall. On the year, the Sparks have not been that strong offensively, with 74.2 points per game. The rebounding for Los Angeles is sitting at 29.2 boards per game. When it comes to the passing game, the Sparks have ended up with 15.1 assists per game. When they last stepped on the court, Los Angeles Sparks walked away with a victory by a final of 85-80 when they played the Phoenix Mercury. The Sparks were able to pull down 21 defensive rebounds and 14 offensive boards, totaling 35 for the game. They coughed up the ball 5 times, while earning 3 steals in this contest. The Mercury committed 15 personal fouls in this matchup, which got the Sparks to the free throw line for 6 attempts. They were able to knock down 4 of those for a percentage of 66.7%. Pertaining to shooting from three-point land, Los Angeles made 9 out of their 28 tries, 32.1%. When this game wrapped up, the Sparks went 36 out of 80 from the field, which gave them a shooting percentage of 45.0%. The Sparks allowed the Mercury to bury 26 of 63 attempts from the floor, which gave them a shooting percentage of 41.3% in this game. They shot 33.3% from beyond the arc by hitting 7 out of 21 and ended up shooting 21 of 28 from the free throw line, 75.0%. Regarding cleaning up the glass, Los Angeles allowed Phoenix to get 38 in all. My first betting advice is to pick Los Angeles Sparks -3. Amanda Zawibi was important for the Sparks for this game. She made 6 out of 19 in this game, giving her a rate of 31.6%, and had 7 rebounds. Zawibi tallied 15 points in her 34-36 minutes on the court, but left the arena with no assists. An additional player who was a determining factor for Los Angeles was Erica Wheeler. She wrapped the game up with 10 assists in 30-41 minutes played, and she knocked down 8 out of 17 from the field. Wheeler ended up shooting 47.1% from the floor, while also earning 18 points and 5 total rebounds. The game here will be a battle, but for the Liberty, the road has not been that kind to them. Look for that lack of road experience as a winning team to make it difficult for the Liberty to pull out a win in the game here, as the Sparks are able to get the win here. On the other side of this matchup is the New York Liberty, who sit with a 6-6 record, which puts them in second place in the Eastern Conference. The problem for the Liberty, though, is they are struggling as of late, losing 2 games in a row. In the last game, the defense gave up 103 points to the Las Vegas Aces, and that led to the blowout defeat. The Liberty come into this game averaging 81.2 points per game, while their defense is giving up 87.4 points per game. But Nigel Laney has been the best player for the Liberty, averaging 20.4 points while shooting 49.5% from the field. In this game, the Liberty need a more balanced attack from the offense, and for the defense to step up. If New York's defense struggles, this game could get ugly early. Los Angeles has a win-loss record of 5-5 for the season. The Sparks commit 19.5 fouls per game, and they hit 74.8% from the free throw line. They are earning an assist 15.3 times per contest, 12th in the league, and they cough up possession 12.3 times per contest. Los Angeles has scored 753 points on the season, 75.3 per contest, and they collect 29.8 boards per contest. As an offensive unit, the Sparks are shooting 39.4% from the field, which is 12th in basketball. The Sparks on the defensive end are ranked second in basketball in points allowed per game with 78.5. They give up 17.0 assists and 40.9 boards per contest, which has them ranked second and 12th in the WNBA. The Los Angeles defense allows 36.4% on shots from beyond the arc, 75 of 206, and their opposition knocks down 82.7% of their free throw shots. They are able to force 18.6 turnovers on a nightly basis and have let teams shoot 42.1% from the floor. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.